Fish? Okay. Hey, at least we got one fish for our trouble here, fishing in sketchy water. I even have a net. Fishing in sketchy water here. Man, that feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. This is perfect weight. Whatever this fish is, it is perfect weight for this rod. Look at the bend in the rod. This fish is perfect weight. Interesting. That's just a little white bass, but it is in strong current. I think the strong current made the difference. The strong current made the difference. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is a good white bass. That is a good one. There is one more. There is one more. This one is very small. I was debating leaving, folks, because the conditions are very sketchy here. There is a boat right behind me, and I already don't trust my trolling motor. This feels like a skipjack. So I have to watch the trolling motor not to hit the rocks or the boat behind me, because the boat behind me is two old guys. I don't know how good they are with trolling motor and electronics. I just don't trust them. And I have to watch everything. So 75% of my attention is right now spent not hitting anything, and only 25% of the attention is about fishing. But let me tell you, these white bass in current are the perfect load for the boat, for the rod that I'm testing right now. And it's kind of worth sitting here and catching a few of these fish, because otherwise I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna catch 100 baby bluegill. But baby bluegill is not for this rod, let me tell you. That's not what this rod is made for. There is white bass here, but the current is so, you can see how much it's ripping. You cast there, I reel it out of there. There's one more. Man, they feel good. I keep thinking I need to get out of here, but I catch one of these. They feel good in this current, folks. And with this rod, the connection between the fish and me is so direct. They feel good. They sure feel good. 3 white bass. Enough for a fry. Enough for a fry. I cannot find a creek nearby full of white bass. I want to go in some creek and catch a bunch of these. If any of you want to share your creek with me, I'll come fishing with you. We make a video together. I will try not to burn your spot. I want to go to some little creek, beautiful. That's a beautiful fat white bass. Catch a bunch of these, but the only place where I can catch them is Tennessee River. Maybe one more and we get out of here. Fish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Not a white bass. Not a white bass. But optimistically, tell you the truth, it feels landable. It feels it's not like a 20-pound catfish where you can't feel anything. It's just too heavy. There's a bunch of snags there. Ow. Maybe it had some teeth. I had the drag too tight because you don't know, but on the bottom there is this vertical, I don't know, it's like vertical teeth, and the line can get cut on the edge of the vertical teeth. I gotta show you sometimes. No folks, this fish, this line got cut from the concrete edge over there. It was not, look, there is no wrinkle from the knot unraveling, and I have 2 feet of leader. So it's not like the fish cut it, the concrete cut it. To tell you the truth, if the concrete grabs it, even if you have something big like 5-6 pounds, it's still gonna cut it. So I don't feel any regrets on that one. Okay, give me 5 minutes. I will retire. Now let's try one more time. I want one more fish out of here. Interesting, when I tried this, I got bites 3 times in a row. I cast right over there and I waited 15 seconds just to drop all the way to the bottom, and I have no idea which way it goes. Does it go this way, that way? I don't know. I just wait that sucker to sink, and then I start reeling, and something usually happens. And my drag is very tight. I never fish with such tight drag. Once I get it out in the surface a little bit or over here. Okay, let's try again. Right, very next cast. Very strange. Very next cast. I was going home, but now I don't know. Is this a repeatable pattern? You can see I'm fishing without live scope. Just repeatable pattern. Is this a repeatable pattern? I'll try it one more time. Interesting. I'll be honest with you, this bass already felt a little underwhelming on the rod. Already this bass, which would be good rod on any of my Presso Air AGS rods. You saw it. It felt a little underwhelming. Okay. Let's start again. Is this a repeatable pattern? Maybe it is. This one feels good. This one feels good. And landable. This one feels good and landable. So you don't want it to just feel good but not landable. Oh, that's not even big. I don't know why it felt For a few seconds it felt scary. Now I'm thinking it's just another white bass. And it is. And it is. Interesting. So white bass, 12 inches and up, good. "12 inches and up, good." That 10-incher on the previous cast. These birds are trying to get me with the poop. I haven't recorded any direct hits yet. Alright, let me try again. I mean, I've got 3 or 4 fish on 3 or 4 casts. Just casting all the way there with just 2 grams. And then just wait it out. Let it sink, drift wherever it wants to drift. Sink all the way on the bottom. And then start retrieving. There's one more. Feels excellent. This kind of fish feels absolutely excellent for this rod. Heavy, shaky. It feels excellent. It feels absolutely excellent. Whatever this fish is, that's what you need for this rod. Look, the rod is bent but not overloaded. That's what you need for this rod. It's just perfect. Camera died, folks, but that's okay, because we don't have anything new here. White bass. Oh, good size white bass. Hitching on my new rig. Let me show you the new rig. Good perspective. It's a good size white bass. This is what you need for this rod and reel to have good fun. Alright, thanks buddy. Alright folks, I don't know how many we got, 5 or 6. We lost one big one in the current. If I stay longer, I can catch 5 or 6 more and I'm gonna lose another one in the current. But I think you get the picture. White bass is good for this rod and reel. Let me go somewhere quieter, try to catch a black bass and just be able to talk to you about the rod and reel in a way that you can hear me. Man, these weeds by the bank, cannot get a fish from them. There is one fish. He's coming here, but what is this? Here is some high quality Japanese drag for you. That's how it's supposed to sound. Slow, slow, but when the fish makes a pull, we didn't break the line. Everybody's so afraid. Everybody's so afraid. This is another fish good for this rod, whatever it is. Another fish good for the rod. Another fish good for the rod. Very windy. I'm debating going back to the dam. I don't know what's more unpleasant, the noise and the current there or the wind here. I don't like the wind either. Like, that's a good black bass. That would be swell. I don't think it's a catfish. It doesn't, it's too fast. It's too fast for catfish. But if we don't, there is no snags here. If we don't snag the trolling motor, hopefully it's not a gar either. It is a catfish. What do I know? Goes to show you. Goes to show you how much I know about catfish. Getting rusty. Well, it's fast. It's fast because it's small. That's why it's fast, and look what it did to my leader. Look what it did to my leader. He grabbed it in the mouth. He grabbed it, no foul hook, no foul play. Ow, ow, ow. The hook penetrated the bone. Okay, so whatever this channel catfish is, 1 pound. Still good for the rod, I will say. That rod got bent. Now, do I retie, which is only 1 knot, or do we change the whole leader? What would you do with this? How gross is this? If I can slide it down, yep. So I slide it down, then I'm gonna cut it from here and retie on top of it. That's what I'm doing. You can let me know what you would do. But in this case, we're doing only 1 knot instead of 2 knots. And we have a fresh knot on the bottom. I still see fish here, folks. I still see fish here. There's another one. You know what's funny? Usually the fish is over there, but look at the black spots on the bank. These black spots are brand new weed beds. And guess what weed beds do? They hold bait fish. And I saw on live scope, right in front of the weed beds, there is scattered, not many, but sometimes you see one, there is scattered larger dots. So you're not going to catch them one after the other, but in this case I'm not looking for a group of crappie, I'm looking for scattered larger dots. Come on, we got a channel catfish. It was fun, it was a good fight. Let's catch one bass, but gosh dang it, it feels identical to the previous fish. It feels absolutely identical. And it is a good fight, I'll repeat. 1 pound, if anybody is targeting 1 pound channel catfish, identical channel catfish. Just identical, I just retied. You gotta be kidding me on the very next cast. I should collect these. Give them to somebody on the bank. There is so many people on the bank. I should have made somebody happy. I didn't think about that. I could have given somebody 3 channel catfish and 3 white bass, none of which are rare or inappropriate to harvest. It's not like you're gonna damage the population of channel catfish and white bass. This here, folks, this beautiful piece of art. Man, Daiwa makes beautiful rods. So does Shimano. But this beautiful piece of art, I'm sorry for the terrible background. I don't know if I can give you a good background and no noise. Well, forget about the no noise. There is boats all around Tennessee River. Look at this beautiful piece of art. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? This is Daiwa Gekabijin Air AGS. Not Presso Air AGS, but Daiwa Gekabijin Air AGS. The color codes and the accents of the Daiwa Gekabijin series, I never liked Daiwa Gekabijin reels, but if you have a Vanfort, the accents are absolutely perfect. There is no other reel. Just forget the Daiwa Gekabijin reels, they are no good. They are too heavy but expensive. If they're heavy, at least they should be cheap. If you get this rod, you need the Vanfort. And it's up to you 2000 or 2500, but you need the Vanfort reel. And this line here is Esther from Varivas. I don't know all of the names, but look at this beautiful color of the main line, the accents. Who wouldn't enjoy fishing with such a combo? And let me tell you, in the hand, it feels amazing. It's too windy. I'm gonna try to fish here. It's really windy here. I'm gonna try to fish here for another 15 minutes, but if I can't, I will go back to the dam over there, the water discharge, and I'm gonna catch a few more white bass. It was fun. I thought here would be quieter and more relaxing. It's not more relaxing. Let me tell you, the wind beats my head and my body, and I don't know, the wind is tiring me out. The two old guys behind me, they left, so there is no boats behind me, so I can drop back a little farther from the rocks, which is safer. The rocks are the danger. You don't want to hit the rocks. Something is dropping like a stone in the water. Is this birds? Something very heavy. Dropping like a stone. First cast, folks. Very first cast. That's why I came here. To have a little fun. Have a little fun. I know they're the same to you, but boy does it feel good with this rod and reel to catch a few of these. It feels good, folks. It feels good. I was pretty sick for a few days. I was pretty sick. It feels good to be back here. Nice. This is what you want if you want to fish the Geckabigian Air AGS. Well, I forgot to say the power of the rod. This is light power, so you shouldn't blame the model that much. It's a light power to begin with, so you're not supposed to be catching bluegill on a light power rod. There's another one. Tighten the drag here. These are good fish. These are all good fish. It feels good, folks. Feels good after all of these dinks to get a few heavier fish. No stripers for sure, but in this current, this is a good fun. Good fun. Good fun. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So easy to net too. Very easy to net. This one is not too big, but he fought well. This is interesting. This is pretty interesting. Let's see where they're going. Let's see where they're going, I guess. Hopefully they go bother the other people. Huh? Man, I missed it. No, they're gonna stop right in front of me. They're gonna stop right. This is exactly where I was casting. Exactly where I was casting. Yep. That's exactly. Alright, I'm pretty tired anyway. I'm not too upset because if you want to fish in public water, you gotta grow up and get used to jerks. There is jerks everywhere. So okay, let's catch one white bass. Not a skipjack. This feels like a white bass. Yeah, let's land this buddy here. Let's land this guy and go home, folks. No need for bitterness after such an awesome day. This one is a little bit heavier. They all scared me. I know they all scared me, but this one is a little bit heavier. Yeah, this one is a good size. Let's see what it is. Maybe drum or buffalo, kind of slower. He is totally landable though. He is totally landable. Might even be just a big white bass in the current. He is totally landable. Yep, that's the rod you want for fishing adventures on the next level. What is the level? Oh man, too much yapping. This fish broke me on something again. It's not even, look how clean the cut is. It's not from the knot. It's not from the knot. Let me see where these guys are casting. Maybe I cannot cast at all. They're just dropping down. Okay, I'm gonna cast one more time. I'm gonna retie. Cast one more time. Oh really? I was just reeling up for the next cast. And he nice. Just vertically under the boat, really. And he nice. And he nice. Alright. Now I can leave on my own positive note. He very nice. He very nice. Difficult conditions today, folks, with the current and everything, and the people. You don't know what to blame more, the weather, the conditions, or the people. But look here, what a catch. This is what you want if you want to fish with this Gecko-Bijin Air AGS. This is what you want. But this is enough for me, because I want to fish all day tomorrow, and I'm gonna have a longer drive tomorrow. But this was nevertheless pretty good. If you told me yesterday I'm gonna come today and catch that many fish that are able to bend the rod, I would tell you I take it. So yeah, thank you for your patience and watching all the way to the end. And I'm disconnecting from not so beautiful Tennessee right now, but from full of white bass Tennessee. Bye bye.